Hey guys, I'm back now. Right now, I'm watching my YouTube channel.
Eight on us?
I also designed a shield to go with.
And the shield act.
Oh no, what did you do to that flower? How could you bring
yourself pick it? Humans can be so cruel. I really get enough nutrients for myself, and now I have to support my little sibling too. Hey, little pumpkin, let me ask you something. Why do you keep eating without growing? Are you sick or something? Don't go making things up. You're already much bigger than I am. Wouldn't eating more just be a waste? Who says eating more always means growing?
Turn up the radio so you can hear the songs. I turn up the radio.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the Lit Fam Gang. Now today we're gonna be reacting to something you guys recommended, and it's something called Infection AUs. And supposedly it's like different kids movies or shows, and they get turned into the scary horror compilation. Because I have no kind of backstory or no understanding of some of these, I decided to react to this one video. It's called What is the Trolls Infection AU by Ty Records LOL. In his description he gives credit to Chair Noises, so shout out Chair Noises. I think that's the one that actually made the AU, but this guy is basically gonna cover it for us so that we have a summary of everything that happened and stuff. So without further ado, make sure to grab your popcorn and let's see.
After doing videos on the AUs you guys have been requesting, I've noticed one terrible truth about all of them.
What?
Nobody's safe. And don't worry,
I mean, with how creepy all these look, yeah, nobody's definitely safe around here. Hell no.
Being sent to me, I just had a cold come up out of nowhere, but right now, this story takes place in the world of trolls. Before things get dark, I want you guys to keep in mind that trolls.
Now I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't remember too much of Trolls. I probably watched it like 1 or 2 times, so this is why another reason I need this recap.
Are tiny, bright, colorful creatures who basically live in a musical animated kingdom led by their queen, Poppy. There's also different tribes based on different musical genres like pop, rock, funk, and even hip hop. Where they live, sing,
I remember kind of this,
and value joy in their home more than anything else. But sadly, in this
and they just ugly as hell too.
Universe, everything joyful has been infected.
Oh no.
The AU starts off by giving us files loaded with some of the character stats.
Okay, let's see. Status negative, sanity 98%, stress 60. That's a very high stress level, by the way. A health 100%, hunger 0, thirst 5%. What you mean by thirst? Shortly after the outbreak, Guy Diamond volunteered to take Poppy's place as a nanny for Pop Village's children. As more and more parents are infected, Diamond's responsibilities become draining, caring for several distressed children alone while still making sure to care for his own son.
Presenting us with Guy Diamonds first. We can see that he's negative, so he luckily has not been infected.
Oh, okay, so status is like
levels of sanity,
if he's infected,
and health. But also, we can see that he's starving based off his hunger and thirst.
Oh,
unfortunately, it makes sense because, as you can see, he did.
I thought 0% meant he's not starving.
Babysitter of all the children in the village after the outbreak. So not only does he have his own kid to take care of now, but he also has everyone else's, including the ones who've lost their parents.
Wow.
Imagine if one
wait, so they lose their parents because of the whole infection thing?
Had to make sure more than 50 kids were clean, fed, entertained, and put to rest.
Damn.
I can see why he's in distress.
I can only imagine it for just one. Imagine like 10, bro.
Poppy's kinda doing well. She's pretty healthy, but she's been starving herself as well. Mostly because not only is her boyfriend Branch missing, but she's been feeling like a failure as the queen. Obviously because of how many people are being infected. It's gotten so bad, she's even isolated herself.
So this is basically the files that we're seeing is like the aftermath of the infection or something?
Away from everyone. She even says, is Branch back yet? Whenever someone comes and checks on her.
No, Branch is not back.
If you watch any of the Troll series, you know that this is kinda outlandish for her to do. They're all about happiness and staying close to one another. They even have a bracelet that lets them know to hug each other every single day.
Okay, that's too damn much, bro. Ain't no way you finna give me a bracelet every time I go up. I gotta hug you. Nah, hell no. If you smell like butt booty, I'm not touching you, nigga.
Which lets us know how dark this ain't going to be going forward. His boyfriend, Branch, has been missing days before the outbreak.
3 days?
And we'll
oh yeah, he's
more
done.
about that soon. On the other hand, King Peppy, who's Poppy's father, looks very emotional and is sadly in stage 1 of the infection.
How many stages are there?
Is that he also has a new stat compared to everyone
What
else.
the aggression? Oh no, that must be a part of the infection.
Recorded labeled aggression, which possibly could be a trait from the infection. I'm guessing when he first found out he was infected, to make sure his daughter and everyone else was safe, he separated the infected from the non-infected. And if you watched the first movie, you'll know that this isn't everyone's first time being in Branch's bunker, because he built it for protection against these creatures called the Bergens that ate trolls to stay happy.
Yeah, see, I don't remember this part, bro.
They were allies. But anyways,
I gotta watch Trolls again.
He seems to be coughing blood, and with tears coming down his face, he says, "I must find Creek. All my life I've been running and hiding, and I refuse to be that man anymore." So he grabbed his lantern one late night
and he just went on the
troll forest on a mission, saying, "Branch, Creek,
No
he's looking for
where are
them.
you?" After
I don't know if that's a good idea to look for them if you're already infected, bro. You could possibly get them infected if they're not already.
Creek was finally found. But in a condition we've never seen him in before.
What?
Eyes wide, smiling in the dark.
He's black.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's not.
A chain added to a plutonium demon core with a handle at the bottom is the world's most dangerous toy in history. I call this Demon Core Kendama. The goal is
If you want me to make scary videos, comment if you wanted to do it. See you next time.